this shit.
Speaking of, I just thought of a question I want to ask the room.
What?
What's up, G?
Who had a better career? And I'm gonna let y'all answer it first.
Oh, I think I know what you finna say. Go ahead.
T.I. or Lil Wayne?
Oh, all right.
I'm going Wayne.
I don't think it's so easy.
It ain't that easy,
I
bro.
don't
It
think
is.
it's so easy.
It is.
I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
is.
What
We
you got?
can talk about it.
T.I. King of the South or Lil Wayne Lollipop.
See,
Right. Nah, this nigga
you casting the Spurs.
Right.
This nigga casting the Spurs.
You know how much shit you had to flip
Right,
past to get
right.
the lollipop. You know what I'm saying?
No, real talk. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to say Wayne too.
Okay.
Only because they still it's still Wayne babies. It's still new Wayne babies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why it's easy for me. It's because when we talk about the best rappers of all time, Wayne is in that convo.
And we don't consider T.I.
T.I. ain't in that convo.
But like
He's one of
but
them.
we ain't talking. I think the question I'm asking too though.
Rephrase.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm asking the exact same question. Like, who had the better career? I didn't ask who was better.
Okay.
Like, for example, it's a question. It was a question for a long time. Who was better, KG or Tim Duncan, T-Mac or Kobe?
Yeah.
Don't piss me off.
I'm saying the answer.
That's a legit debate, though.
Yeah, the answer for a lot of people.
KG and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, the answer came for a lot of people in who had the better career.
Right.
Like, talent for talent, it probably went too much room between KG and Tim Duncan.
I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as who had the better career, it's no question
It's
that
not
it was
even
Tim
close.
Duncan.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then you probably start to look at it and rationalize it this way. Like, maybe some of the stuff that made him better than KG is why he had a better career. You know, just like Chris Paul and Tony Parker and Darren Williams. Like, at one point, all three of them was compared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you look at it 10 years later, Chris Paul, second all-time in assists,
Yeah.
first all-time in steals. He's been playing 20 years, you know what I'm saying? So I say, like, I'm saying all of that to say, like, it's a huge component of okay, so when we say
So you saying T.I. didn't have a Manu Ginobili?
No, he definitely didn't have a Manu Ginobili career. Like, so if we looking at it from
No, I'm saying as his, you know what I'm saying, counterparts to bounce off of to where they got him to where that legendary status, like Wayne, like
You're right.
because we ain't never like T.I. like he
because the closest he had was Dro, and Dro didn't he didn't make his bones enough.
Do you think that, like, is that what propelled? I think that's what may have propelled him to that.
The people he's
you know what
around,
I'm saying?
like,
Yeah,
you as good
Young
as
Money,
the company you
the
keep.
whole
That's why
Young Money.
And that's
and
why
he came up with the hot boys, so
Right,
he was
right, right.
chasing them.
Thank you.
And then by the time he got to his prime, he had a second set of people to like kind of softly compare himself to with Wayne. I'm not Wayne, but Drake and Nicki, and like early on, not even I won't say Tiger, but like Tiger was emerging, so it was like I can't slip because these people coming up and I don't know what they're gonna turn into.
That's why I say
It's still tough though, man. You gotta like
And
T.I.
T.I.
biggest hit when he first came out got cease and desist within like a year.
What song was
That Bone Crusher shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Never
his
Scared?
first, you know what I'm saying? Like Never Scared got. You don't hear that shit on the radio no more.
Yeah, this is true.
Like that shit got like that was one of his hardest, you know what I'm saying, like out like coming out tracks, you know what I'm saying, for the national, as far as national level, that shit got nerfed. Like damn, like 8-10 months into the whole, you know what I'm saying, situation.
That is
Like
true.
the only way you could hear it was if you had the CD, if you had it already, you know.
Or
So
you
like,
was playing Need for Speed or something.
Yeah,
Because I think it was a Need for Speed game I had. It had Bone Crusher.
or was that Midnight
Never
Club?
Scared. Midnight Club.
Midnight
Yeah,
Club.
yeah,
It
yeah.
had,
Yeah, that
it
sound
had
better,
I think it was Midnight Club 3.
Yeah,
Dub
yeah,
Edition.
yeah.
So
Dub
it
Edition.
had
That shit had bangers.
yeah, so it had the Never Scared on there, and it had 24s on there.
Yeah.
Yep. With
so,
Twister.
So I think at that point it was like, you know what I'm saying? Then T.I. dropped trap music. Then he dropped what was the next one? Urban Legend. And then after that he got out of jail and then put out Urban Legend, right?
Nah,
think it was kinda-
Yeah, because he had just got out of jail. Because Bring 'Em Out was like his out of jail song.
Yeah,
He didn't go for a long time.
Right. That was
But yeah,
like
he had just got out of jail and he had just came back from getting dropped after.
Urban Legend was out after he got in jail. Because remember the mixtape with him and Flip came out. before Urban Legend came out.
Yeah,
and that's when he cause Flip did the shit on stage when he was locked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, then he survived multiple stints in
That's
prison
what-
and
that's-
still kept his career going.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
and
trying to
had
bring that
hits
into it.
after he went to prison multiple times. Like Live Your Life
Multiple
is a massive
times.
hit.
Like
It was a massive hit.
that's
You know
how
what
I'm
saying?
like, and Wayne did it. You
Yeah.
know, Wayne did the same thing with
Yeah.
the even with the prison bounce back
Yeah.
off the rebound, but
He
T.I.
had no hits though.
you know what I'm saying?
after,
T.I. had the gun charges, the goddamn best friend Phil.
Crime Stoppers.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, crime he had a lot of like
shit
lot,
working.
like Wayne had some tragic shit, but
Yeah.
T.I. and he did that shit by himself.
Yeah.
Like he righteous. That his whole like what team? You know what I'm saying? Everybody around him either got locked up or goddamn
or just wasn't good
or
enough.
just wasn't, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
good enough to hold their own.
yeah.
But I'm like, the reason why I say
I
it's
think-
not close for me though.
I think Wayne did more. I think
And that's what I'm
T.I.
saying.
did more with less though.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what I'm
give you
saying.
that.
On
Yeah.
some
Because he
on
was
some
dolo
real
for
deal.
majority of his career.
Yeah,
We can't talk Wayne and not leave out the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
like
what I'm saying.
that's a part of it. He
Yeah.
was this man been a superstar since he was 14 years old.
Right. That's what I think. I'm having.
Can't too
having
many
a-
people say that, bro.
Yeah, I'm having a different conversation because it's no question in terms of who is the bigger artist, who had the bigger
Right,
impact
right,
on
right.
music. Is
Who had the
Wayne.
better rap career?
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
Wayne. But I'm looking at it discography wise.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking at those are championships.
Yeah.
If you just
Right.
want to label those are
That's
the
what I'm
championships.
Okay.
And album for album,
Right, the man
T.I.
like-
smoking Wayne,
that's-
and it's not
that's
close
why
to me.
That's why it's so hard for me.
It's
like,
not close to
I'm
me,
breaking
bro.
it down. Like this man that got caught up. He
I
blew his
don't know,
ACL
dog.
twice
And kept
and
coming
kept
back.
coming back.
That's what I'm looking at.
But-
I'm looking
okay.
at album for album.
But-
T.I. got
To your,
better albums.
to your rebuttal, album
But
for
Wayne
album.
Hoop
If we-
mixtape?
I'm saying I was
Yeah,
just
oh,
gonna
yeah.
say that.
His college run is out of this
but,
world.
but this is
His
the
highlight-
thing.
his highlight
Where are you
tape
starting this
is
album
crazy.
run at?
I'm talking about adult Wayne.
I
Okay,
know,
I'm
but
saying,
we
but if
gotta,
you
we gotta include Young
Block
Wayne
is
too,
Hot
but-
is legendary, my
'cause
nigga.
We gotta talk about
500
the actual
Degrees is
albums he
legendary.
did, yeah.
These are actual albums.
that he
Lights
was
Out.
on.
And Lights Out. That's what I'm saying. These are solos. We ain't even talking about guerrilla warfare and all the hot boy shit. These are his solos.
Alright, bro.
Block is Hot.
Yeah.
It's tough.
500 Degrees,
Yeah.
Lights Out, and then you come back with Carter 1,
One,
2,
two,
3,
three.
4. Like,
Nah, but I'm gonna say this though. Y'all can say what y'all want in the comments. I do not care. I love y'all anyway. The Carter 3, even though it's up here somewhere on one of these walls,
Right there.
It's up there, yeah. It's not a classic.
It's not his best
that
one.
album
It's not his best one.
is mid with purple hairs on it.
Oh God.
I ain't
Bruh,
gonna say mid,
that album,
but
that
yeah.
album, like that album did what it did
Yeah.
off of the back of his hoop mixtape.
Yeah.
Like Wayne was like, all right, cuz y'all ain't gonna let me in the league and do what I do. Y'all not receiving what I do in the league. Bet. I'm finna go to Rucker Park and drop 60 points
Yeah.
every day for 3 years straight.
Bro
And
had that
then I'm gonna
bag.
come back to the league.
Not
And
to
his
mention-
reception led to it going platinum.
Not to mention when I go to Rucker Park, I'm gonna go to Rucker Park and ball out so hard that these niggas gonna be scared to come to this bitch.
yeah.
Niggas, people forget. Wayne had niggas spook for about a solid 3-4 years to hop
Wayne
on a
was,
track.
Wayne was at the
dog.
Rucker taking niggas' shoes
Now,
off
I
their
will
feet.
say, I give you that as far as like, okay, you got to include the Young Wayne shit, the Block Inside and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But is any of those earlier albums better than I'm Serious?
No.
Urban
Well,
Legend?
I don't know. I put Blockers High up there with I'm Serious.
okay.
But other than that, no,
Other than
hell
that,
no.
nah.
and that's
It's
what I'm
like
saying. Like the
actual-
quality of
Yeah.
the projects themselves.
Right.
T.I. is smoking majority of Wayne shit, bro, with at least 5 albums, bro.
So now
I'm gonna give
we
you.
can't
I'm-
forget the
I don't know
mixtapes.
if it's a
Like, that
smoke
boy
session.
had
It's not a
some
smoke.
niggas-
So,
Like, I don't know if it's a
you got
smoke
it. So you
session.
including the mixtapes.
I ain't gonna say including the
Finna blow the
mixtape.
house up.
Yeah, right. The
But
house
okay,
got
if you
mad.
include the mixtapes, I can't say shit.
But the
Because
thing
Only
about
Drought
it,
1,
because-
2, and 3 is fucking
But
classic.
check this out,
Dedication 1, 2, 1,
One
2
and
is
two.
classic.
Because I think you're forgetting, DJ.
beep, beep.
Yeah, you kind of gotta.
But the thing with
You
Wayne
gotta-
is he did so much that it muddied the waters.
Yeah.
I think T.I. shit being more concise gives him like a clear trajectory. Like Wayne, like did so you got the coming off of the squad up. You got him well not squad up yet, but you got him doing his solo stuff. He get into the squad up shit, then boom, he get off squad up. Carter 1, Carter 2, Dedication 1, Dedication 2.
Yeah.
Then pre Carter 3 era.
Drop 1,
That's-
2, 3.
That's
suffix,
him
yeah.
right there. Like that's Wayne's respective prime, right?
Yeah.
And then pretty much everything post Carter 3 is like varying levels of mid to a lot of trash.
Right.
And like he put out so much stuff in that era, you have to kind of put it on the triple beam and weigh it
Because he
against.
was already a legend before any of the other shit that came out after
And that's
Carter
why
3.
people will always give him grace for what he's doing now, because we saw how much he did then. I think it'll be different if he put out 2 albums in a mixtape.
Right.
But he put out 5 albums. Like, because what
mixtape.
you said Lights Out, 500 Degrees,
Block is Hot.
Block is Hot, Carter 1, Carter 2. So 5 albums.
Yeah.
Dedication 1, Dedication 2, Drop 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So he got 5 albums and 5 mixtapes
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we saying are all high quality for the most part.
Yeah.
Then we go with I'm Serious, Trap Music, Urban Legend,
King.
King,
T.I. versus T.I.P.
T.I. vs. T.I.P.,
Paper Trail.
Paper Trail.
Um,
I'm including Heavy as the Head.
Heavy as
That's
the
a good
Head.
album to me.
Yeah,
Heavy to see. Yeah.
I tell you.
Paperwork is in there.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
No.
No.
Okay, so is that where it stopped?
No, because Paperwork was kind of bad. But then after that, you had Dime Trap, Leave
Oh
a
yeah,
Scale.
Down Trap was
Down
good.
Trap.
Fire, bro.
And
Both of them
Leave a
shits
Scale
was fire.
good, yeah.
Now his mixtapes wasn't good.
No.
Like
That's because he had a lot. I always had them features, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
the heavy
And they
feature
weren't
heavy.
because I think he was trying to put his people
He
on.
trying to put his people on.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
mixtapes
saying?
was
That-
ass. I ain't
That's
gonna
what
hold you.
Yeah, dog.
It's like that's not his like.
But my
Yeah.
question,
That's just Achilles' heel almost. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like trying to
He
goddamn.
couldn't never find. He wasn't a
Yeah.
good talent scout.
Nah.
but my question for you, DJ, is because you
Yeah.
said
Packy.
it's smoking. I don't think it's smoking, but what T.I. album is better than this?
I mean, that may just be one of the ones that Wayne get. That's all I'm saying, bro. But it's
Exactly.
still more than that, though. It's more than just
It's
It
not
ain't,
smoking,
it ain't a
bro.
complete smoke show. But
Exactly,
It's,
dog.
But I'm just that still
it's
though,
closer
like,
than what you think.
I'm
Okay,
looking at
all
it
right,
like,
all
yeah,
right, I'll give you that.
I think if we put it all on the table, like in reference of like all of that. getting
Oh,
to
wait, hold on,
championships.
Skip. I don't like how you just showing that shit on the phone like
Yeah,
that.
dog.
Like he just smoking my boots right now. Like,
No,
he's like,
yeah.
what's
What's better than
this?
Carter 2? That's what I'm saying, dog.
But like, how many albums does Wayne have that's on par with Urban Legend? He got 2.
right.
The Carter 1 and Carter 2.
Right.
But he put out the Carter 3, the
Yeah.
Carter 4,
Right.
the Carter
5.
5. I'm Not a Human Being 1 and 2.
And 2.
Yeah.
The Free Weezy
Free
album.
Weezy album.
Only thing after that,
You
era
don't
like
know
what's,
College-
what's
that
the
shit
rock
is-
one?
Rebirth.
Boy.
Funeral, whatever that shit was.
The only
yeah.
thing
He got a
after
lot of
that
doo-doo.
era
Yeah.
was only thing after that era was good was the College Park series.
Yeah, so I think that pulls him like from the heights.
The,
Yeah.
Like I think
College
if
Grove.
we
College
look
Grove,
if we
yeah.
look at peaks, Wayne had the best peak, right?
Yeah.
But T.I. was the most consistent.
I get
And
it.
his peak wasn't too far from Wayne's.
Right.
So
Yes.
when you start to come down,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It
get
started to
what you're
even
saying.
out,
them
bro.
bare-
they hit each other.
Yeah.
So that's why
Right.
I'm saying like this is a good conversation to have when I ask the question of who had the better career.
Yeah.
And I think we I'm gonna say
Because Wayne,
I think
career
it's-
is like
I
three
think it's-
parts. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's tough. I
That's
give
why I
you
say
that.
it's you got young Wayne, and then you got mixtape Wayne, and then you got rockstar. That's what I'm saying.
I might go T.I., bro.
I'm going Wayne.
It's tough.
I
Man.
think
if you
I think
count
it's
what they did in the
undoubted.
off season, you got to go with Wayne.
Yeah.
But if you going full straight at
straight to the
season
league,
work,
yeah.
album work, I don't know. It's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's
And
tough.
I think Wayne has done so much to not keep himself up. And I ain't even talking about his stuff that quote unquote off the court, like him saying whatever he said. I'm just talking about the amount of music. Like he put out so much music.
Yes.
So it's like Wayne to play 35 seasons.
And we ain't even count features.
Like when we look, and that's what I'm saying. Like so when we look at
Oh,
it,
then you
like,
forgot
and that's why I
Sorry for
say
the
and
Wait. 1, 2.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Cause like y'all playing, dog. Y'all playing, dog.
Wayne. I forgot about them.
Yeah, Sorry for the Wait. 1, 2.
Because that just takes his peak up just a little bit, and it's like a point where T.I. couldn't reach.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that makes it comparable is how trash Wayne got after Carter.
Right.
Yeah, that's
But-
the only thing that's making it
Yeah.
actual
But
like
peak
comparison.
for peak, it really ain't.
Yeah,
It ain't. It's like you say, it's not a smoke shop.
Right.
Peak for peak is not a smoke shop.
Okay.
And career for career is closer than people want to give it credit for. Because I say like Wayne got like a solid A career. T.I. got a B plus career.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Because
I'm
T.I.
fine with
I'm
that.
fine with that
Because
too.
T.I.
fine
don't
with
have
all
the
that.
stuff to pull him down from his peak for real. Like he didn't keep his peak his whole career, but at most he dropped down to like a B.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't know if we can say that T.I. got a bad project.
Yeah, I mean, other than Paperwork, that's the only truly like album wise that I know from T.I. That shit is just ass.
Yeah.
But all his other albums is either good to great. I'll say good to
This
great.
nigga T.I.'s Paul Pierce.
I'm gonna give him more than Paul.
Yeah,
Pierce.
he more than Paul Pierce.
He-
He got more than
Because
one
Paul
ring.
Pierce only got one
One
ring.
ring, yeah. He better than Paul
Let me
Pierce.
See,
bro.
he better.
Yeah, he better than Paul.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't put him in. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's tough.
Like, cause
Minus the dickhead moves, he Kevin Durant.
Nah.
yeah.
Kid, I
Nah.
don't,
Like if Kevin, like excluding
No.
Kevin Durant's personhood, I'm just talking about accomplishments like
Yeah.
MVP, 4-time scoring champ, 2 rings, and walking on a 20-year career after blowing his Achilles, and coming back and putting up comparable,
yeah.
better numbers post Achilles tear
Yeah.
to the 5 years pre Achilles tear. So with that,
Yeah, I can see that.
just completely
Yeah,
erasing
yeah,
who KD
yeah.
is as a person.
Yeah,
Just
I can
doing
see
like
that.
the
Yeah,
stats and how they
definitely, 'cause-
compare. I
and,
would
we,
say,
and we can say his move to the Warriors was T.I. signing Iggy.
Nah.
I'm just saying, you just trying to put it on there.
That shit ain't bearing the fruit.
Him-
nah, that shit ain't bearing no
him
fruit.
going
nah.
to-
Nah, I was so fast, it was a big song.
Man,
I
the
think
fuck outta
him
here,
going to the
nah.
Warriors is him. Is T.I. trying to cross over?
Oh, he a comedian now?
No, like making a song like
He
Live
doing
Your
shows
Life.
at the Stardome
Live
and
Your Life,
shit?
a song with him and Kendrick. What was that shit?
Members back there?
Yeah.
With B.O.B.?
Yeah. And I would say that Wayne is
That's tough, though.
Wayne got to be Kobe.
I was thinking it.
Wayne got.
I was thinking it, bro.
But did Kobe ever really have a fall off, though?
Yes, them
Shit
last
had
5 years.
almost got
nigga.
locked up.
Yeah,
And
his body started falling apart because
Yeah.
he didn't have.
Yeah,
enough
he
people
had a
around
help,
him
but
to
he
lighten
was
the load.
still
But
putting
yeah,
up the numbers, though.
They started to slip.
Shit, that's the thing. These Wayne albums still do numbers. They just ass.
And this line,
Yeah.
and this line will crystallize it. Kobe Bryant got the most misses in NBA history.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
stop
Wayne
it.
got the most bad projects in hip hop history.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do that now.
But that's
He
the
does.
thing.
I mean, for a great,
But it's because
legend,
of his volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
for,
not
for
because
a
he's-
legend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
for a
that's what
legend.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he got a lot of misses to be a legend.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
ain't-
I'm talking
you ain't
about
seen the
like
clip.
objectively. Period. Like, bro, let's say Wayne got 50 projects. Like, I think the only person who got a comparable amount of projects to Lil Wayne is Gucci.
You're right.
And that's,
gotta be somebody
and that's
like
only
that.
because they was going at it in mixtape value
Yeah.
for a minute. They was
Right.
like, "You drop a mixtape, I'm about to drop one."
You're right.
Yeah. So
Wayne was putting out a lot of
so
music.
when we
shit.
look at it,
Yeah, I know,
it's
I
like
know.
the volume after a while, if you can't keep up the production, the volume that was once praised
Yeah.
starts to get looked at funny because you're not matching it production wise.
Okay.
So yeah, Wayne is
He got to be Kobe.